Picture this. A curve in the road. A change in plans. Well, what do you say? With the all-new Audi Q3, the answer's always yes. Yes to adventure. Yes to escape. Yes to performance. Yes to comfort. Yes to right now. Because saying yes without hesitation, that's real luxury. The all-new Audi Q3, made for the yes life.
You stopped waiting for permission and started building yourself, your dreams, your credit. Experian Boost could turn your on-time payments into instant FICO score gains. Every bill you paid could become proof of your power. Self-made? Absolutely. Self-funded? Experian could help you get there. Download the Experian app today. Results will vary. Not all payments are Boost eligible. Some may not see improved scores or approval odds. Not all lenders use credit information impacted by Experian Boost. See Experian.com for details. Experian.
On today's Smart 7, Venezuela struggles as quake death toll rises, Andy Burnham builds Labour support and much more. It's Friday 26th of June, it's National Canoe Day, and happy birthday Ariana Grande.
The Smart 7, it's news, but not the news.
Thursday saw the Labour Party set out the timetable to select a new leader, with nominations opening on the 9th of July. Although with no confirmed candidate standing against Andy Burnham, we could see him become the Labour leader and Prime Minister by July 17th. If a contender emerges, we might not see Burnham in number 10 until the end of August. The current Prime Minister, Keir Starmer, was defending his record on Sky News.
In the first 2 years of this government, made really important progress on immigration. And, one of the tests of an outgoing Prime Minister is whether you leave the country in a better state than you found it, and I am leaving it in a better state.
Chancellor Rachel Reeves had been Keir Starmer's right-hand woman, but she's happy to back the new boss, although it's not clear if she'll retain her role as Chancellor.
I'm backing Andy Burnham to be our next Prime Minister. I've known Andy for, 16, 17 years now. He's a good friend of mine, but any choices for the new Prime Minister will be their choices to make, including who's in the Cabinet.
Burnham has already gotten international coverage, with Donald Trump calling him very liberal, while New York Mayor Mamdani had a bit more of a nuanced view on 5 Live.
It is at the heart of what people are looking for any kind of politics. So I wish him well. I don't think he's an Arsenal supporter, though.
No, he's an Everton. He's an Everton supporter.
I mean, at least you can respect that someone has suffered. I like it when I meet someone who's a fan of a team that hasn't just won and won and won.
Venezuela struggled with the aftermath of 2 devastating earthquakes on Thursday. The quakes, which hit within seconds of each other, measured 7.2 and 7.5 on the Richter scale and were centred on the capital, Caracas. More than 200 people have died and thousands more are injured, while volunteers work night and day to clear rubble from collapsed multi-storey buildings. Opposition leader in exile Maria Corina Machado says that there is an urgent need for international support.
So there are areas that are currently not being taken care of. A lot of people are trapped under rubble. And this is a moment in which we desperately need international aid.
Countries around the world have dispatched search and rescue teams to help find survivors in the rubble within the first 72 hours, when the chances of survival are highest. Former US Secretary of State John Kerry says that the US can do more.
Well, we can do an enormous amount, and we really have a moral obligation to do so. The President said that we're going to run it, meaning the administration. This is a dire situation.
US Secretary of State Marco Rubio has been on a reassurance tour this week, touching base with America's Gulf allies and offering more detail on the memorandum of agreement with Iran and progress updates on the talks. He also spoke at a meeting of the Gulf's foreign ministers in Bahrain and was keen to reassure those present that any deal with Iran would not come at the expense of the security of America's allies. He was clear also that there's no prospect of Iran being allowed to charge any kind of toll for passage through the crucial Strait of Hormuz.
You can call it a toll, you can call it a fee. Whatever you want to call it, it's a game of semantics. The reality of it is that no country on earth has a right to charge for the use of international waterways, and that will never be an acceptable condition.
We're getting closer to America's midterm elections, which will take place in November and could see Donald Trump's Republican Party lose control of at least the House and possibly the Senate. Trump's ratings are sinking on the economy, driven by the Iran war and inflation, and his increasingly erratic behaviour and obsession with rigged elections has pushed many of his former loyalists over the edge. Marjorie Taylor Greene announced this week that she was done with the Republican Party, joining former Fox News host Tucker Carlson, who is also fed up with Republicans and Trump. He's walked back a lot of his former positions, including an aggressive dislike of Muslims, and he spoke to Sky News on Thursday about the far right and shared his genuine view on Tommy Robinson.
Tommy Robinson's a total fraud, like an utter fraud. It's not even his name. The whole thing is fake, dude. No. I don't care about Tommy Robinson, who's like, whatever, the Nick Fuentes of Britain. It's like fake. It's made up.
Still to come on today's Smart 7 in association with Metro, F1 heads to Austria, and Olivia Wilde has an invitation. Right after this.
If you felt stuck trying to lose weight, you're not alone. Enter Weight Loss by Hers. It's designed to support you in reaching your goals. And Hers now offers access to an affordable range of FDA-approved GLP-1 medications, including the Wegovy pill and the Wegovy pen. Even better, with a range of affordable GLP-1 options, Hers makes it simple to find an approach that fits your needs and your budget, if eligible. You'll get a treatment plan personalized to you and unlimited dosage changes as needed. It's weight loss designed to work with your life. Ready to reach your goals? Visit forhers.com/eligible to get personalized, affordable care that gets you. That's FORHERS.com/eligible. forhers.com/eligible. Weight Loss by Hers is not available in all 50 states. Wegovy is the registered trademark of Novo Nordisk AS. To get started and learn more, including important safety information, Wegovy clinical study information, and restrictions, visit forhers.com.
Hi, it's Paige from Giggly Squad, and this episode is sponsored by Experian Boost. Summer glow up? Check. Credit glow up? Even better. Boost your credit scores instantly by getting credit for bills you're already paying. Your phone, utilities, rent, and insurance. I wish dating kind of worked like that. Connect your bank account, add those on-time payments to your Experian credit file, and your FICO score updates right away. You could instantly raise your FICO score by an average of 14 points with Experian Boost. Download the Experian app for free today. Results will vary. Users who received a boost improved their FICO score 8 from Experian by an average of 14 points. See App Store or Experian.com for details.
Results will vary. Not all payments are boost eligible. Users who received a boost improved their FICO score 8 from Experian by an average of 14 points. Some may not see improved scores or approval odds. Not all lenders use Experian credit files. And not all lenders use scores impacted by Experian Boost. See Experian.com for details.
Welcome back.
Thursday night's World Cup action saw more teams through to the knockout stages, which get underway on Sunday. The US, Australia, Germany, Japan and the Netherlands, along with Côte d'Ivoire, all progress, while England face Panama on Saturday. This weekend, the Formula One Roadshow heads to Austria and the Red Bull Ring, where the race will be carried out under a heat hazard warning, which will see teams forced to add precautions like cooling vests for the drivers. After Lewis Hamilton's victory in Barcelona, former teammate George Russell says everyone is watching the Ferrari driver.
It just shows that you don't forget how to drive overnight. You need yourself, your team, the setup, the understanding of the tyres, everything just to click. And when it clicks, you fly.
Olivia Wilde is back with a new movie. The actress and director has been quiet since her last Harry Styles starring outing, Don't Worry, Darling. That had mixed reviews at the box office, but her new movie, The Invite, in which she stars alongside Seth Rogen, Penelope Cruz and Edward Norton, is already getting positive buzz. The movie follows two couples at an awkward dinner party, which might or might not include some swinging, but not on a swing set. Olivia dedicated the movie to comic icon Diane Keaton, who died earlier this year, and she said working with such a talented cast was a joy.
We've all been through enough and had enough therapy that I felt like we all had valuable nuggets. It has been wonderful just to feel like I'm at a point in my life where I've learned a lot. I mean, why go through things if you don't then enjoy the opportunity to feel some kind of wisdom?
In 2026, the world remains fascinated with period dramas, whether it's Bridgerton, Wuthering Heights or Sense and Sensibility. The idea of a woman in lace petticoats never seems to go out of fashion. There's a new version of Jane Austen's novel on the way. It's already been turned into a film or TV series 7 times, with the last major version, a BBC TV series, back in 2008. The new version of Sense and Sensibility is due to hit cinemas in September, and the cast includes Normal People's Daisy Edgar-Jones, along with Katrina Balfe and Fiona Shaw. It's a classic version of a classic tale, and yes, there are petticoats.
I was wondering, Miss Dashwood, whether I might ask you.
Yes. It is bewitching, the idea of one's happiness depending entirely on another person. It is not always possible.
Your sister seems happy.
Yes.
Such spirit is all too rare.
You've been listening to The Smart 7. We'll be back tomorrow at 7 a.m. Hit that follow button and have a great day. Give us 7 minutes, we'll give you the world.
You stopped waiting for permission and started building yourself, your dreams, your credit. Experian Boost could turn your on-time payments into instant FICO score gains. Every bill you paid could become proof of your power. Self-made? Absolutely. Self-funded? Experian could help you get there. Download the Experian app today. Results will vary. Not all payments are Boost eligible. Some may not see improved scores or approval odds. Not all lenders use credit information impacted by Experian Boost. See Experian.com for details.
Is your kid's birthday coming up? Don't stress the prep. The Party Shop at Michael's is your one-stop shop for everything from Bluey to rodeo. Transform your space into a birthday wonderland with dream-worthy tablescapes and decor starting at 99 cents. Plus, get free helium inflation on select balloon styles. Whether you're crafting a one-of-a-kind bash or grabbing the essentials, Michael's has everything to make their big day legendary. Shop now and order ahead for delivery or in-store pickup. Michael's, everything to celebrate anything.